Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teachers Noob. Today we have with me Tavia.
Hello.
And today we're going over the first of what probably be a three-part video going over Kyle Baker's Plastic Man run. And I got the deluxe version here and it's actually rubber banded.
Nice. Mhm. Yep.
And this was an interesting run. Just Kyle Baker did what was initially just going to be a 6-issue miniseries, but ended up becoming so popular that they decided to expand on it. Then it got canceled about by issue 20, and he knew well enough. He knew it was going to be canceled by the time he did his second arc. So he decided, screw it, and he gets so mean spirited. But we'll find out when we get there. But
Yep.
but yeah, I mean, I think the first arc. I don't know where it is on me right now, but I do have the original trade signed by Kyle Baker, which I'm keeping.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that has the initial 6 issues. But yeah, this was meant just to bring back the absurdity of Plastic Man.
Yep. Kind of like the Silver Age.
Yep. Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's more, what if Plastic Man was done by Spumco?
I don't know what that is.
Ren and Stimpy?
Oh, that. Got it.
Hey, don't complain about Ren and Stimpy.
No. I'm not going to
Your tones sound like, oh, that.
Like,
But,
I didn't know I did that type of humor.
yep, now, one thing that Kyle Baker does keep consistent from all the way back to the old Jack Cole comics is, yes, Plastic Man can take any form he wants, but he can't change his coloration.
Or change the gender to a female.
No, we're not going into that, all right?
Wait, that happened?
No, that doesn't happen here, but, well, yeah, it does not. But I know you're more poking fun at what Gail Simone had done.
I know that Gail Simone did that.
You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? That arc and that miniseries she did?
I don't know what miniseries. I don't fuck.
All right, well, anyway.
Wait. You're going to reason Plastic Man saved by her, right?
Yeah, the Plastic Man miniseries she had done.
Oh, that series. I never finished it.
Yeah, the one where he then takes the form of Harley.
I forgot that happened. I forgot that was a thing. No, that's funny.
Right. But anyway, so
Anyways.
Okay, boss, we're all alone. Now you can tell me where we're going to pull the next keeper, but make it fast. It's my bowling night. I mean, watch it, moron. You just spilled pepper all over this garish red plastic table. Well, I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. Forget it. Listen, here's the plan. Like, you'll dress up like an old lady, see? I'll put on a diaper, right? Right? Buddhist. And we steal stroller, and you wheel me into the bank at 3:45. It really hurts me when you call me moron, you know? We get in line for a teller. It's for a teller, see? When I say goo-goo, ha, goo, we activate the tear gas grenade, see? Now, while everyone's running out the door, we goo, that's going to be a righted, ha, goo, and FBI, drop your weapon. It's Plastic Man. Blast him. Ow. Boom, boom. Stop the bullets are bouncing back. Tic-tac-toe. Oh, look, because it bounced. Oh, it went off his scalp.
Yeah, it did.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, very wooden tunes.
And gutter ball. Now to pick up the spare. Perm. Woozy, stop that guy. Perm. My lunch. No thanks are necessary, boys. After all, I do get paid for this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a Tom Kenny voice, but I'm not doing it as well.
Yeah, doing well. But it's still fun. Plastic Man doing pretty much you.
Yep. Fluffy is resting comfortably with her appreciative owner, a happy little girl who has Plastic Man the Sank. Yeah, Daring Bridge Rescue. I don't get it. What's that freak got that I don't? Taxi! You don't want to see how he hails a stretch limo. Hey, gorgeous, I'm a hero. How about I drive you home, or we could go to your place? Not in another 80 years. It's a six English job. Mm-hmm.
This is actually good. That's Animaniacs. You know, like earlier
Kind of.
segments.
The fame, the adoration, my amazing powers were once sufficient to temporarily ease the loneliness which gnaws my soul. Please don't let me dream tonight. And he shapeshifts in his sleep back to when he was Eel. Please, Eel, you
Oh, the
promised you'd
mafia.
quit. Just this one last job, baby. I swear. Then I'll have enough money for us to get married. But, darling, we don't need. How much money? I know I can change him. Geez, what a nag. Keep the motor running and the lights off. Maybe someone should stay in the car. Jackpot! What I tell you, boys? These chemical factories always have tons of cash. Oh, sweet money. I'm going to sleep with mine. I'm going to buy all the ice cream in the world. Hey, what are you doing? Yikes, the guard! Don't shoot him. My mother's a security guard. Watch out for that large vat of acid. Nice. Eel's done for. Burp him. Hey, you putrid punks, wait up. Adios, Eel. The dirty burps. I gotta get away. Curse it, this acid. It's in the wound, and it stings like burp. Dizzy. Can't stop. Cops coming. Gotta run through swamp. Ran halfway up mountain. Legs feel rubbery. Everything spitting and... Oh, my head. Where am I? You are in Rest Haven, son. In heaven? Me? Quit fooling! Where am I going? The coldest day is 300 degrees above. Rest Haven, my boy. A mountain retreat far from the troubled world. I found you outside, Eel O'Brian. Rifle my pockets, eh? You filthy son of a... The police trailed you here, but I sent them away. I sense there is good in you. If only you were given a chance. Nobody ever did nothing for me before, ever since I was orphaned as a kid. That's why I turned to crime. For a guy like you to take a chance like that for a guy like me, I'll let you and rest up from your exhausting backstory. What a decent guy. What a jerk I've been. Yeah, rest. That's a good idea. Holy fuck! I'm all gooey. That can't be good. I must have broke every bone in my body. Oh, that would hurt. I just feel soft, resilient, and easy to clean. I've turned into plastic. It's a miracle. It's like some kind of sign. Is it a warning? A punishment? Maybe I've been given superpowers. Maybe I'm supposed to change my way and fight crime. Listen to me. I sound like a nut. Obviously, just my imagination playing tricks on me. Sure, it was all in my mind. I mean, whoever of a guy turning into rubber, what could and could even cause something like that to happen? You know what?
Oh my god, I got that.
I know. I bet it was that acid. Hello, Agent Plastic Man. This is the chief. There's been a homicide. We need you at the crime scene immediately. Now get this. The murder site is at. Hiya, chief. Just our luck. The murder happens at the federal building, so it's FBI jurisdiction. Any clues from the blues? Nothing concrete yet, but I've got a hunch he was done in with a blunt instrument. And that's why you're the chief. Whoa, look at that mess. Wow, look at that mess. Round up all the elephants for questioning. Woozy Winks, how'd you hear about this? Did someone call you? Were you listening to the police band? I forgot where I live, so I was wandering around. Anyway, Plastic Man, I need you to examine the crime scene. Right, Chief? I'll need a list of suspects, etc., etc. Woozy, you found a clue. Excellent work, Winks. This certainly clarifies things, wouldn't you say? Murphy, get on the horn. Issue an APB on Eel O'Brian. The charge, murder. What? Like, what? So how's that for the start?
That was fun. Very active Looney Tunes,
very Looney Tunes, very Ren and Stimpy and all that.
Okay, we got the drive it down here.
You know, okay, Whiskers, we got the loot. And loot, drive us out of here.
The car.
I know. Rubber the wrong way. Eel O'Brian. He figures that incorrigible lowlife would be behind this murder. Listen up, man. Your suspect's name, Eel O'Brian. He's long been atop the FBI's most wanted list. He's earned the nickname Eel by being so slippery he's never been apprehended. He's been lucky so far. He's overdue for a mistake. You can tell by looking at him. He's not too bright. Note his disgusting leer, the loathsome smug villainy which emanates from his photograph. This man is the face of evil. So, but now it turns out that's a fake ID or wallet. You're unequivocally quiet, plastic man. Find something? Nope. You don't sound good, sore throat. And as per your usual infinite wisdom, Chief, I'm sure you'll opt to save precious manpower and taxpayer dollars by putting your top agent on this case, namely, blush, me. Now, hold on. Another job well delegated, boss. Now, and go buy yourself something pretty while I crack this murder a cappella. I'm not giving you the case. And either my ears or mine is broke. You've been unable to catch O'Brien all these years. It's time someone new tried. Please, Chief, I need this case. O'Brien's my wheel. We're opposite souls joined in an archetypical struggle. Also, I promised my mommy. All right. Turn off the waterworks. You won't regret this, Chief. My O'Brien obsession has made his sauce my sauce. Now I'll need the Bureau to expense me a jet ski and a lobster dinner at the Four Seasons. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. I respect your compulsion, but I'm not taking any chances. You're working with a partner.
Partner.
I know. And naturally, I would have dreamed of tackling a criminal mastermind like the Eel, sans my trusted young lord, Woozy Winks. I mean, a real partner. I'm having the Bureau send a new agent from Washington. That sounds great. Looking forward to it. Agent Morgan on Flight 18 from Washington today? Got it. And get to the airport. Meet Agent Morgan on Flight 18 from Washington and delay him. I've got a plan. Whoa, you've got no pores in your face.
Wait, President O. I know President Owen is a criminal, but
okay,
why is he going to attack himself?
Okay, this is playing off of, he used to do this in the old days where he would still pose as Eel just to try and lure people, the criminals in, and then apprehend them as Plastic Man.
So basically, he still be the criminal in disguise, but he captured the real criminals as himself.
Yeah.
But then
think of it as something similar to Green Hornet. The Green Hornet kept posing as the bad. Now in that case, though, he was posing as the bad guy the whole time, but then using that to secretly apprehend the thugs.
Yeah. But
this is the case where instead he's still using his Eel O'Brian identity and then stopping the crimes as Plastic Man. Of course, we don't see any of that in this story, but basically we should be knowing that it's still been happening. Okay. Chief Runner and Agent Morgan from Washington. Welcome aboard, Morgan. Your flight must have landed early. Coffee? Thanks. I'm eager to meet my new partner. I should warn you about Plastic Man. Naturally, I'm a bit intimidated to be working with such a brilliant crime fighter. Brilliant? He's a clown, an irritant, a demented, pathetic freak. Are my ears burning? Plastic Man, this is your new partner. I'm not going to argue, so you better accept it. Don't be silly, Chief. I'm sure Agent Morgan and I will get along famously. I'm a huge fan, Mr. Man. I mean, Plastic. Can I call you Plastic? You're my new best friend, Morgan. After we've caught this murderer, we'll do each other's hair and have a pillow fight. Ta, Chief. I worried for nothing. Chief Branner, Agent Morgan from Washington. Excuse me, I'm Agent Morgan from Washington. Said so on my ID. There must be some mistake. Look, hon, I don't know what you're trying to pull, but I'm not going to let some imposter, you're killing him! And Chief Branner, if you think I'm going to be partnered with that vulcanized varlet, you're sorely in need of another sink. What can I say? He cried. Now get out there and find Eel O'Brian. And Hicktown Yelkos. No hard feelings, okay? I'll give you a lift. Plas, why put your head on the seat where her butt would go?
And then she's trying to like, ma'am.
Yep. Um, I long for the giddy, lighthearted partners of my past. Partners like Batman. I should have taken that Persian golf assignment. And Blas, that Morton guy never got off the plane from Wilmington. You want to watch wrestling at my house or TV? Dinner time, Woos, duty calls. Wait up, partner. Partner. Come on, Morgan. Let's mete out and justice to evildoers. Say something. And say something. Hey, I bet you can eat 50 eggs. Now, as this scale model of the crime scene clearly shows, the victim was facing west, and his attacker approached from the north. That still doesn't explain why the blood spattered to the victim's left. The chemical analysis from the lab is baffling as well. Why would Eel poison a victim before bashing his skull in? Maybe the poison failed and Eel had to finish the job. The key is getting into his head. We must think like the criminals. You know you squeak when you stretch. You sound like you're making animal balloons while wearing latex gloves. Now, where are those photos? You can't stop going to pay for that window. It's a note. Now we're getting somewhere. Dear FBI, I have important information about the City Hall murder to share. Come to the condemned Victorian mansion alone and unarmed. Again, just like, I love those jokes. This feels like this is just images from a cartoon, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is from a cartoon. They got from Wednesday, Animaniacs, and
just Cartoon Network in general.
The Cartoon Network in general, yeah. That's Wednesday humor with the cigarettes.
You can't blame Plas for preferring the company of a peer. That's it. He doesn't want a psychic. He wants an equal. I've been in the minors long enough. It's time to graduate to rookie. I shall become a grim, terrifying avenger. My costume will strike fear into people who are frightened by brightly colored leotards. Villains will tremble at the sight of my billowing cape. Now, the vital and most important element of any superhero, TM and trademark, costume, the mask. Actually, the most important thing I've got is I've got my underwear on the outside.
Yeah, this is super Animaniacs humor.
Yep.
And Warwood humor.
Yep. And here's where the note said to come. The creepy saying is, it's the only 3 in the afternoon. You already did it, dog, earlier. Remember? Hurry! I adore witty banter, Nora dear. You should attempt some. I have no idea who you are being. Look, another note. It's blank. That it's not a note. The room's getting smaller. What did you say? I said I thought I was growing. There's no furniture. Nothing we can use to stop the wall closing in. And this doorknob might have helped, but it's too late now. You know how it always rains when you shine your shoes? Well, I just had this suit pressed. You could help, you know. I'm not touching that thing. Oh, I'm not touching that thing. Yeah, who knows what it could be? Well, you know what they say. You can never be too rich or flat broke. Could be worse. It will be in a moment. Oh, for Pete's sake. Coward, abandoning me to my doom just to save your own elastic and epidermis. Plastic Man, I curse you as my dying breath. My ghost will hunt you until I exact my spectral revenge. Quit screaming and help me reverse this thing, will ya? Oh, I think I pulled something. I smell herring. Hey, that picture's staring at us. Ouch! And curse you, vital interloper. That really hurt. Egad, it's my arch nemesis, the red herring. I haven't seen him since the Cold War. Stay back. I have the MacGuffin. He's always getting involved in criminal investigations. We have absolutely nothing to do with him. Fool, I'm the one that got away. All he does is waste time and distract me from the mission, which currently is to find the murderer and clear by day. O'Brien's. Catch O'Brien. Forget that other stuff. May Miss Paul guide me. What's wrong with you? Shh, don't scare him away.
Returns.
Ha! Ye of little face. Watch how I play him so I don't break the line. Unbelievable. No sign of him. And a lot of these old houses have hidden panels in the walls. You know, secret staircases, pull a book off a shelf, the wall spins around. Shut up! Hidden and trapdoors. It all goes with eye holes in the wall, art and shrinking rooms. Ew, pickled herring. And bah, I weary of this chase. Hey, you think you're mounted now? Wait till you get to prison. Nice.
Nice.
All right, give me those shoes, lady. Beware, evildoers. Crime has a new nemesis. I'm the Troutzer. I saw the name back and after I put the W on my costume, but I'm going to change it as soon as I get back. Endure my kicklage. A terrorist, you filthy heathen. Victory at home and
American flag.
bonds.
American flag.
Like, poor Woozy.
That's
Oh,
funny.
and this was back still when Lex was still president. Am I looking forward to election day? And Chief, I got you a present. Fools, I shall bide my time plotting and then strike. You haven't heard the last of me. Oh, what a lovely ornament. It's a good thing fish have no civil rights. Ha! Good one, Chief. We're the FBI. She's pouring acetone on his seat. Ew, you melted my butt. Ha ha! She got you, dude. Wow. Wow, what smells like melted plastic butt in here? And she put up quite a struggle, but I brought her in. Book her, Chief. The charge? Assault. Plas, that your wallet? Yeah, yes. No, yes, give it to me. Do you have a funny driver's license? I look stupid in mine. This is Eel O'Brian's wallet. It's evidence. I was examining it for my investigation. But I've got O'Brian's wallet right here. It hasn't left my side all day. It's not what it looks like. And Plastic Man, it's Eel O'Brian. Plastic Man, you're really Irish? He's public enemy number one. There's nothing to believe in anymore. I'm sorry, Plastic Man. Duty calls. The guns is rubber bullets. If you lock me up, I'll never be able to clear my name. I can't let you take me. We got bulletproof glass after that brick incident.
Sweat.
Again, what do you think of all this?
This is so funny. I love it. Like it's basically like an old cartoon about the life in the '90s, early Japan's.
I like Morgan.
Kind of favorite. Yeah, it's funny. Captain Lovers.
Stay back. I'm warning you. I'm the most powerful member of the JLA. Wow, what does that make me when I kill you? Look, Plastic Man, just because you're a vicious murdering gangster doesn't mean we can't still work something out. You could transfer to the CIA. I think Green Lantern is probably the most powerful young man. Or Superman could burn you. I can't talk to you people. Who's stronger, Superman or Martian Manhunter? I bet any jailer would fare better than you against bang, gloop, a face full of rubber bullets. Ow, that really. Hey, Chief, I just remembered. You already discovered my secret identity back in 1944. You're delusional. I wasn't born. This is 2004. Hold him, Chief. Maybe it was an alternate dimension. Ow! Or an elsewhere. Ow! Or an imaginary tale. All tales are imaginary. What's wrong with you? First a cocktail to loosen him up. Security, seal the building. Code red. Hello, reception. Get me the morgue. I need 2 body bags up in Chief Branner's office. Pronto. Code red. How much of a code is? It burns. It burns. Stay down. Hello, maintenance. I need duct tape up in Chief Brenner's office now. Winks, I'm leaving you acetone. Don't let him escape. Bang, 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 bang. You listening, Winks? There you are. Hurry. Got the duct tape? Yeah, Homeland Security made us buy a ton of the stuff last year. We never used it. Rubber doesn't conduct electricity. Remember, kids, never play with electrical outlets. And away I hate to do this, Plas, but wrong is wrong.
Oh, he's dead.
Couldn't you? No, he's not. Couldn't you just open a window? You heard me. I need the air conditioning turned up full now. O'Brian, I'm out of rubber ammo. These are exploding cop killers. I don't know what they'll do to you. Woozy? Okay, you're the boss. For heaven's sake, call an ambulance. I can't hear a heartbeat through this weight. Come on, Woozy, don't die on me. You're the only friend I've got. I love you
I
too,
love
Plas.
you, Plas.
Shut up, you idiot. Whoopim! Ha! I blocked your exit, you gelatinous fiend! And frustrated. Got a vent! And, and wait, I can do better. How about, look, a rubber duck? Spring forward, fall back. And Morgan, O'Brien's escape. Whoop! O'Brien escaped through the air duct. Can you get me a blueprint of the venting system? They do, and they go to every room. He could be anywhere. They don't call me the eel for nothing. Is it cold in here or is it just me? Drat! I'm Agent Redshirt.
I
Here are
love the
those.
vitamin cartoon.
I know. Here are the eight and the body bags. Excellent. Lay them here. Plastic or not, he's still heavy. You don't have to do, and you don't have to. You don't have to do this. I've calmed down a bit. It's all some sort of silly mix-up. I can prove it. Fingerprint me. Double bag him just to be safe. He's softening. Here are those body bags, Doc, and back, Doctor. I think that body's still moving, and that's why we're here. Quitting time. What wine and goes best with eel chilled? We did it. We shortened the FBI's most wanted list by one. I always knew there was something wrong with Plastic Man. I mean, besides the being made of rubber thing. Yes, all right. And hey now, bring him on. By the way, I just got here. What am I overjoyed about exactly? In that cooler, Winks, is the paperweight formerly known as Plastic Man. The Plastic Man formerly known as Eel O'Brian. The Eel O'Brian formerly known as something else, unless his mother named him Eel. I hate to admit it, but we owe it all to Winks here. How so? The eel had a perfect opportunity to escape through an electrical outlet, but he stayed behind to rescue Winks. So Winks is our secret weapon, eh? Congratulations, Mr. Winks. I've got a feeling that this will help your superhero career immensely. Well, lay down until the feeling passes, Red Shirt. Normally I'm not one to flaunt my medical education, but does Plastic Man need to breathe? Oh no, does plastic have to breathe? I doubt it. They use it on spaceships, don't they? Don't you have a file on Plastic Man? You mean the file that didn't mention he was a famous gangster? You can't leave him in there. I took an oath. I chose this job so I wouldn't have to worry about killing anyone. This is bad. Unless the warrant for Eel O'Brian did say dead or alive. How much air do you think he's got in there? You better do something fast. Great Scott. Plastic Man, a criminal. Okay, now, at first, now, by this point, they should know that he's Eel O'Brian, but there actually is a reason later, but even though it'll make zero sense with what also happens here. Plastic Man, a criminal. By the moons of Krypton, how could we be so blind? I feel about this tall. Beat yourself up later. We have to know if he needs to breathe air. Plastic Man, a criminal. I hate criminals. It was a criminal who stole my childhood from me that fateful night. My innocent broken and scattered like my mother's pearl on the cold, filthy pavement of Crime Alley. It was a criminal who made me what I've become. Batman, stay with us, buddy. Oh, yeah. What was the question? I remember hearing that Plastic Man defeated the diabolical threat by hiding in a gas tank and tying his own nose in a knot. Yes, but he was once almost strangled to death by Granite Lady. My guess is, unless you do something fast, you're going to have a large dead balloon on your hands. Thank you. Fools! Little did I realize that I, the prankster, have infiltrated the Justice League satellite with my robot replicas of those accursed crime fighters. So my evil plan shall be intruder alert, intruder alert. Huh? Intruder alert. Curses! How does he know about Batman?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Again, that's the joke.
Yeah, you made so many fun. It's so funny.
Yep. We can't let O'Brien die. Maybe we could put him in a refrigerator. Let's take him to the meat packaging district. Now you're talking. I don't think he's gonna make it. Not my problem. We're sworn to protect and serve, right? So we serve him cold. He stopped moving. What do you want to do? Open the bag? I don't know, Jess. I'm not taking him with the most powerful member of the Justice League. Actually, I think Superman could beat him. Plastic Man's the most powerful. I read it on the message board. No air. No air. Dying. Fear not, my son, for I am with thee. Master? I mean it. I think he's dead. Didn't Plastic Man save your brother's life once? To everything there is a season. A new destiny awaits you. Eel O'Brian, I don't want to die. Poke, poke. Nothing. All right, on three. It is time for you to take the next step in your evolution. Join me on this new adventure. I can't die like this. Please. One, two. Come into the light, Eel O'Brian. I'm not ready. Next, things get weird.
This is so funny. Like, I see a lot of cartoon like this. Like, watch me run out of Mankind in G-Man 4. These would make great cartoons.
There was a pilot that Tom Kenny actually had made that even further continued with the Spumco-like animation, but it didn't take off anywhere. But it did lead to him getting the role as Plastic Man in Brave and the Bold, and a 6-part mini short back during DC Nation.
Oh yeah, I read a DC short. Yeah,
oh, look at that! Look at this! Look at this!
Johnny Bravo.
No! He's flat.
No, I know, but it's meant to it's like Johnny Bravo. I get the reference.
Yeah, but it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Yeah! A very important chapter in the vital and life-changing legend of Eel O'Brian, recounted by his personal biographer, Kyle Baker, edited with professional distance by Lord Joseph Calaveri, a.k.a. Joe Calaveri. Yeah, he's loose, the most powerful member of the Justice League, having been accused of murder and escaped dark custody. I always knew that this is how I would die. Maybe he'll turn into a plastic bag and smother us. Maybe he'll turn into plastic and explode. We've cheated death. We knew the job was dangerous when we took it, but heroes don't back down when danger stares them in the face. You let him escape! Me! You opened the bag! Like you were supposed to be the backup. That's why there's two of us. Don't call me backup. Plastic Man assaulted us. He tried to kill him, but we fought him off. How? Bullets don't hurt him. We tired him out. Psychological warfare. We played dead. Did I say we fought him off? I mean, we got beat up. Okay, let's think this through. Somebody's framed me for murder. The planted evidence was designed to incriminate Eel O'Brian. This doesn't necessarily mean that the killer knew that Eel O'Brian was Plastic Man. We know the killer wanted to frame Eel, but we can't be sure that he wanted to frame Plastic Man. Jump! Considering that I used my Eel O'Brian identity to infiltrate crime gangs and betray them, the list of criminals who would want revenge against Eel is considerable. Of course, the list of criminals with a grudge against Plastic Man is longer. Poop! Now, the villain has to be someone with the means to forge a driver's license. So, Chief, you're saying Winks isn't an agent? You mad? Of course he's not. He's just a buffoon who hangs around the FBI headquarters regularly. He has some sort of security clearance? Absolutely not. Winks, what are you doing here? I can't help it. I eat when I'm depressed. Are there many uncredentialed civilians roaming FBI headquarters? And he used to follow Plastic Man around. We were all scared of Plastic Man. Didn't Sun Tzu say a spy should appear foolish and unkempt? Winks, may I use the phone? Whatever. It's not my office. They got no respect for hauling dead weight. Ain't part of our job description. Or is pest control. I should have said, lady, we're security. This kind of details beneath us. You should have said that. I thought of it too late. But it goes to show you, when the FBI can't handle the job, who do they call? Security. Feds may get all the glory and the money, but we get to watch TV at work. Chief, new posters are in. We need you to sign off on them. I pay my taxes for this. I never thought I actually hear someone yell, and stay out. It always seemed like one of those movie cliches, you know? Like mimes. You always see people making fun of mimes in comedies, but when was the last time you saw a real mime in the flesh? There are no mimes. And a cake with a girl in it. I never really saw one. J, this is H. The bird is aloft, heading east on 12th. Perfect. Follow him and await instructions. The witness, no, sort of. The witness Meatloaf will lead Eel O'Brian to us. I heard that. Not you, the other witness Meatloaf. But I digress. My best friend and role models turn out to be a famous gangster and murderer. My entire belief system is a sham. If my hero is a villain, then what am I? Hey, Tubby, you forget your pants? The loser starts with L, not W. Nothing to see here, folks. This looks like a good neighborhood. Bingo! My old partners in crime, Angel and Rodney. They must know who framed Eel O'Brian. If one of them is in on it, they won't tell me as Eel, but they might tell the third guy. Shoot, I never could remember his name. He never talked. And one of the other two brought him into the gang. I'll be fine as long as nobody asks me my name. Thank goodness for bars exclusively and being frequented exclusively by criminals. They always make it easy for crime fighters to gather crucial information from stoolies. As I live and breathe, it's Mikey! It's me, all right. Good old Mikey. I mean, Jimmy. Mikey's my dog. Sorry about that. I thought you said Jimmy. Good old Mikey with a reference to your put and pooch. A non sequitur, really. Yeah, Jimmy, you look real good considering Eel O'Brian killed ya. What? That red outfit really looks pretty, you dead guy. Boop. By the way, have you heard? Eel's really plastic man. It's all over town. On the bright side, I did get some information. I should have suspected something. After all, what would a superhero want to hang out with a guy like me for? Nobody else wants to be around me. I'm ugly, stupid, unemployed, stupid, and I hear I smell. Plas gave me an identity. I was somebody to him. If he wasn't really him, then I wasn't really somebody. Heap, drink. I'm not like Eel. I'm not nobody. I'm a hero. Evildoers beware! Wham! I'm ashamed of the way I handle things. Today, I'm surprised I was so cowardly. I almost wish I had that whole Plastic Man episode to do over. Yeah, I mean, a man shows his true colors when he's back to the wall. The sergeant knew we were lying too. It was written all over our faces. You should be happy, Winks. I knew you would try to foil that mugging. Most people would not make that assumption of you. Most people expect you to run. I gave you more credit than that. I did, however, expect you to fail. You're not a hero. You're a sidekick, a professional hostage, a groupie. So few of us really know ourselves. We're like primitives who believe the world is flat because we can't get far enough away to see the truth. We can never get enough distance to see ourselves as we really are. I have presented you quite a gift, Winks. And I bring you good news. Plastic Man will try to rescue you. Eel O'Brien's not a murderer. He is a thief and a liar. I'm the murderer who made it appear that the culprit was O'Brian. You see, everyone considers him a clown. Even his associates in the Justice League find him embarrassing and inappropriate. You are his only friend. He brings it on himself, I suppose. Always joking around, never allowing himself to be taken seriously. The humor is a mask. It belies the demons which claw at his heart. He wears so many masks, he himself has become a mask. A grinning show with empty eye socket. Tonight, Eel O'Brian shall be revealed to himself. I'm sorry, would you like a cigarette? No, very wise. You'll live longer. Nah, I'm joking. I want to show you what I've done to this place. I'm quite proud. The surrounding walls are studded with electric eyes. Then, when Plastic Man attempts to save you, he will break the beams, activating the liquid nitrogen jets, which will freeze him, rendering him helpless. You will both fall through the trapdoor into a giant vat of acetone, which will combust immediately, destroying the two of you. Perhaps you think you will warn him away, prevent him from breaking the beam, get him to pause and think of a clever solution. He will not have time. He's a hero. His behavior is entirely predictable. He will be trying to race this arrow to you. Get out of here! I'm sorry. I didn't know anybody was. No! Out, 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 out! Look, I wasn't trying to. I'm calling 911. Forget it. They don't pay me enough. That was Plas in disguise.
No, wait, what?
That was Plas.
Oh, that's funny.
And hey, a blonde, he still has yellow in his outfit, so it counts.
That's true.
I can't believe I didn't recognize the guy just because his head was. I can't believe I didn't recognize the guy just because his head was flattened. Now let's see if any progress has been made on the case. I mean, besides me being the prime suspect, Woozy, he's been captured again, and Crawford, the side of the accident which made me into Plastic Man. Someone knows all my secrets and is striking at me through those closest to me. Oh, this time someone's gone too far. A cold wind echoes through the smokestack, causing them to howl like ghosts. Someone will die tonight. Two guards and two guards. I'm quick and quiet. Whoa! I can't see Woozy move. Come on, Woozy, move. And Sentry 2, report. Hello? We've reached the final seconds of our game. Woozy's head rolls on his shoulders like jello in a bowl. I'm feeling a little better. This is obviously a trap. Plas is innocent. If he dies, the world loses a hero. It is a far, far better thing that I do than I've ever done before. It is a far, far better rest than I go to than I've ever known. Woozy moves! No, not yet, you idiot! It is the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief. It was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. No! Oh, it was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. Whoa! He
Such a
dead.
spare law accepting redemption be there.
He's dead.
Wait, what? You're
Woozy's
joking,
dead.
right? No, he's not dead. There's a comedy shit. It'll be fine.
No,
Right?
you were saying?
Oh, fuck! I didn't know cartoon.
Wait until the end of the arc.
This got dark.
Like, going back. I'm not sure what happened. It almost looked like to me like Woozy committed an heroic act. It almost looked like Woozy saved my life. But this is Woozy we're talking about. I knew it was a trap going in. It was still a good one. It might have worked. I know I shouldn't feel guilty. Guilt isn't a useless emotion. A friend of mine who was seeing a shrink said guilt is living in the past. Personally, I can't go to a shrink because of all my secrets. Of course, all my secrets are now public knowledge, so I guess I could go now, but then I get arrested. Anyway, according to this shrink, guilt is living in the past. Like when I kept reliving Woozy's last moments over and over in my mind, wondering if I could have done things differently. Should I have gotten here sooner? Sneaked into the sewer instead of knocking at the guards? Or what if I never been a criminal named Eel? If I hadn't been so evil years ago, Woozy would be alive today. Anyway, this shrink I never met says I shouldn't feel guilty. So I'm trying not to feel guilty. But then I'm beating myself up for feeling guilty. All I know is my best friend is dead. And it's my fault. Nobody came to the funeral. It's been an hour, I'm sorry, but we have to begin. Mrs. Winks, I didn't know your son. I heard he was a brave man. I did some research before coming here, and I believe I could eulogize him. Or did you want something to say? No, there's no point. No one's here. I was worried this would happen. I knew I was taking a risk coming here, but Woozy deserved a decent funeral. At least one person had shown up. I couldn't just let him bury him in a pauper's grave. No headstone, no blessing. He would have just vanished. It would have been as if he never existed. At least one tear needed to fall for him. Morgan's not here to pay her respect. I shouldn't have come. The chief's hanging back a bit. He knew Woozy. Maybe he doesn't want to make a travesty of this. Let Woozy go out with some dignity. Please, Chief, have sense enough to know I won't run. Not yet. You're just in time, madam. I suppose we can begin. I didn't know Woozy had a mother. Everyone has a mother. On Winks, on Winks once moved in with the parents of a gangster named the Lobster. According to the file, they adopted him after Plas and put their natural son in jail. And Woozy seemed eager to have them as parents. I assumed it was because he was an orphan. Ahem. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leadeth me. We had a disagreement. I wish I had another chance. Ah, come on, ladies, show a little class. As a matter of fact, Miss Winks, is it? I couldn't find any record of you at all on the FBI computer. Why would you suppose that is? Who are you? Don't you have any respect? Madam, I understand emotions are running high right now. You've suffered a loss. I believe some comfort may be found by calm and quietly reflecting on the surface as prepared. I'm surprised his good friend Plastic Man didn't come to pay respects. Sure, the entire FBI is searching for him, but he's a master disguise. As long as the disguise is red, I guess you can't wear red to a funeral, can you? Oh, and Chief's moving. It's all falling apart. Maybe I should surrender peacefully. Avoid turning Woozy's funeral into a circus. Who am I kidding? This is sacred ground. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Derp! Sorry, Woozy. Oh my. Crap. Halt! Stop! Vroom. Good Lord,
Damn.
stop! He was the pastor! Good Lord, you
Oh,
shot Woozy's
damn.
mother! And Mrs. Winks, get away from me! Ah! I said he was in with a bad crowd. Kids think they know better. And they were rubber bullets, Mrs. Winks. I'm so sorry. You killed my son. He idolized you, and this is what it got him. You don't even have the decency to let him be buried by a real priest. I wanted to come to the service. I wanted to say goodbye. Bobby's here, Woozy. Have a heart, Morgan. This isn't a place. You've taken a solemn occasion and turned into, well, I guess it's still solemn, but it's inappropriate. My sweet baby boy. So is caving in a man's skull, O'Brian. Look, O'Brian, let's not make this any worse. Come quietly out of respect for Mother Winks. Rubber bullets and a water gun full of Sullivan? They didn't stop me last time. This is a laser! Damn! You are so lucky that's not where I keep my braids. Hold your fire, Morgan. Mrs. Winks is too close. I'll get him. Laser. They've got to be kidding. Somebody's going to get hurt if I stay. It won't be me. Muddy. I could use that. Angels with Dirty Faces, starring Eel O'Brian. Woozy, my boy's going to be all right. I'm a terrible person. Lots of gangsters are sentimental, even religious. Ever see Angels with Dirty Faces? I guess, but something about this feels wrong. I know the guy. Obviously not very well. We're not even sure how Winks died. I thought we had surveillance on him. Suddenly he turns up dead. Nobody knows how. Gang war? Revenge for the guy O'Brien killed? Think about this a minute. Eel O'Brien is Plastic Man. Why would he pretend to be a G-Man? Why join the Justice League? Why not just be a supervillain? Eel O'Brien's a safecracker, a camp burglar. Yet he could just as easily walk into a bank disguised as a teller, or even the bank president. He could assume any identity and steal anything from anywhere. Maybe he's a split personality, even the murder he's wanted for. Isn't there a better way for Plastic Man to commit murder? Yes, we took care of Mr. Winks. Unusual case. How so? A fireman brought the still smoking body in. I hated to send him away in their time of sorrow, but he didn't have the proper paperwork. I could lose my license. I think he may have been new, a volunteer or something. Why? Firemen usually wear black, not red. Yes, I guess it was red. Now that you mention it, I didn't think much of it. Firemen bringing bodies here all the time. He wanted me to issue a death certificate immediately, but I told him it would take a few hours. He left the body and never came back. And now what, Chief? Let's follow on to that police report from last night. Oh man, the glazer just left. And please, lady, I'm wearing a shirt. I'm not wearing a shirt. No! And guess what? I'm the good cop. Try and leave that one conscious, Morgan. This one's useless now. Yeah, Eel was here. Gave a disguise at who's gut? A poison dart. He's dead. Uncanny deduction, Chief. I'm betting the dart killed him. I hope you didn't have any plans tonight, Agent Morgan. I was going to pick up the Nobel Peace Prize, but I can reschedule. Where are we going? Eels. Look at this dump. He's certainly not taking bribes. He may have been moonlighting as a ski lodge decorator, though. Good heavens. I'm single, and even I've got a maid. I've seen teenage boys live in vans cleaner than this. From the night of the murder. 3 sodas, 1 hot wings. Did he seem agitated or aggressive to you? He was a rubber man with a babe on each arm. He seemed comfortable with that. Say, honey, are you a model? Yeah, I do ads for loser bait. Yes, this big nasty tongue leaped out in front of my car. I thought this was going to taste me. I assume that trip's in your logbook. And then he put us in a cab at about 2 and sent us home. He hardly touched us. I mean, you think a guy with skin-tied red rubber with no pants and his shirt open to his navel would try and kiss you at least. He never. Yep. He never denied being O'Brien, Chief. He ran like a guilty man when he was exposed. Another thing, why would the man have 2 identical driver's licenses? I didn't see nothing. Leave me alone. Okay, say I'm an Eel O'Brian. a safecracker with no murder record. I've just finished a day of fighting crime as my alter ego Plastic Man. I go dancing, bring some girls home, put them in a cab, then go out and bash a man's skull in after poisoning him, and then I go home and wait for the FBI to call. Autopsy, estimated time of death 2 a.m. Plastic Man and the logbook 2 a.m. He couldn't have done it. Then there's the driver's license. It's more than just a forgery. It's flawless. With the identical license we saw in Eel's possession of forgery, why would he need 2 copies of an incriminating document? Obviously, someone's trying to frame O'Brian, but who could do this? Besides the DMV, the only place I've seen a license this good is the FBI Witness Protection Program. Eureka! Morgan, suppose you're an FBI agent accused of murder and only you know you're innocent. That means you're the only one still trying to figure out who the killer is. Yeah? And what better place to conduct a criminal investigation but here at the FBI? I'll just retrace Plastic Man's steps. You know his password? I know 2 words. Patriot Act. I was right. Someone knew that the only person still investigating this case. And the fact that it's on the FBI's network reinforces my theory. That's an inside job. Probably someone right here in the... all of a sudden I feel, Chief, you don't work so good. Yeah! Uncanny deduction, Chief. Give Woozy Winks my love.
Of course, she's the villain. She's a spy.
Welcome back, my son. I was beginning to think you hadn't gotten my message.
That's the conclusion. The most unspeakable.
The spectacle committed to full color. And...
a baby.
I have cleansed the bell. I shall now return it to the tower. I'm struck with sudden fever. Flaming monk, again you assail me with a prank. Trickster, you shall be beset with sores. Succumb not to anger, desire not revenge. Behold, that urn hovers in the air like a hummingbird. You are extinguished gentlemen. Now I shall repay you for your mischief. You always forget the infernal monk. Out of sight, out of mind. And will you stop bickering like children? This is a monastery, for Pete's sake. I came here to find peace. I'm beginning to think that they let anybody be a monk. Come, brothers, it is time for our exercises. 'Tis vanquishing time. You realize the Fantastic Four. Stretching, invisibility, fire, and strength.
He hasn't been at it before.
It is.
One guy.
What?
I think.
No, they're also alive.
No. I said it was one guy I hadn't been at it before. Like,
No. They're a bunch of fantastic monks, in other words. You have Plastic Man is Mr. Fantastic. You have the Flaming Torch. And because he stretches.
Oh yeah, he does stretch. So wait. So who are the other guys? Are they
okay? Like, the Thing, Human Torch, and Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yep. Of course, he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to go through while they're doing all their training. Brother Eel, you must conceal yourself. Neither you nor our astonishing powers must be discovered. On. You live with the dog, mister? Absolutely not. I won't keep you. Good day. What do you guys do here? We're a cult. If you like, we can brainwash you and have you selling flowers in the airport by tonight. And that's a garish red plastic altar you've got there. Easy to wash the blood off after sacrifices. And with the red, it doesn't show as much. I almost feel sorry for him. Of course, by almost, I mean not at all. Boys, let's burn rubber. See, Angel sided over City.
Yeah, so she set the whole thing
up. She's smart.
Yeah, but question, why did she set everything up?
We'll get to that. But like he's trying to write something like, burp. Who left the window open? Where'd the wind come from? Agent Morgan, do you really think we should do this? I mean, we're the FBI. We can't just massacre civilians in a house of worship. You must be the new guy. Morgan, we're dead. We're dead. Okay, here's the plan. I need Brother Mountain to go upstairs. Hold it, Stretch. Who put you in charge? Mountain, we have to eat out of that. We may want to hear Eel's plan after all. I didn't know they were eating dinner. Now I feel awful. Yeah! And accept the helicopters. Leave the chapters to me. All right, you battle happy holy rollers. This is the big one. But we can't when it's bickering like babies. Victories will require teamwork, and the team needs a leader. So listen up, Flame. I'll need you to focus your heat power as never before. This is your ultimate test. That's right. Funnel that hot air into me. Mountain, lift the roof. Those choppers are about to get the scare of their lives. Oh, the humanity! Hey, look, it's the DC blimp. Dummy, DC don't have a blimp. Execute maneuver Tango, Alpha, Charlie, Niner. All right, like you expect me to turn into a Zeppelin. Pfft, I don't think I've ever had a missile full of nerve gas up my nose before. Ah! Eel, eel, eel. You're stupid. That's all there is to it. A guy who could turn into anything but can't figure out how to disappear. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I'm so confused. Eel, you're currently being pulled in 4 separate directions by helicopters. Elastic though you may be, you must still have a breaking point. We'll find it. Now, to support my claim that you folks are concealing a massive weapons cache, this is not okay. Morgan, I still don't understand. Why? Think back, Eel. On the night of your accident, you made a promise. Just this one last time, baby. I swear. Then I'll have enough money for us to get married. But, darling, we don't need... How much money? When you didn't come home that night, I thought you'd been killed. I nearly went mad with grief. Then I discovered you were still alive, but you never came back for me. Never called. Not even an email. You broke my heart. Wait, are you telling me you're Nancy? You look nothing alike. Surely you, Eel O'Brian, can appreciate the miracle of, wait for it, plastic surgery! Saints preserve us! I vowed I would get my revenge on you, Eel. I joined the FBI under assumed identity and framed you for your murder so I could torture and kill you legally. I didn't know you were plastic, man. I never forgot you, Morgan, darling. I mean, Nancy, darling. Look at my back pocket, my wallet. And look through the snapshots, please. Why, look, it's me. There's a note for you. This is so sweet. Dear Nancy, if you're reading this, I'm dead. The night I left you, I was changed into a superhero. Now I cannot marry you for fear that your life would be in danger. You've always been my one true love. I'm sorry. Hugs and kisses, Eely Poo. I'm so embarrassed. This changes everything. Eel, honey, if I free you, do you think you could ever forgive me? Of course, we've all made mistakes. Maybe you can do some Hail Marys with the monks. I'll order the helicopters to free you. Hawk 1 to Foxfire Alpha, drop it now! I only pretended to drink that poison so I could discover what you were up to. I probably shouldn't have let you take over the FBI, though. My bad. Chief, this is all big mix-up. The bomb. Oh, no, you don't. Chief, I'm going to push the off button. Honest. The red one. You don't fool me. I'll push the green. And this is it. It's now or never. Must use my full powers. I've never used it before. This will be the mightiest effort. If I fail, we all die. Doink. Snap.
Boom.
It was a what? It was a 1 in a million that I'd be able to save everyone, but I did it. And on
Cover of you to recognize that my
I'm
super
trying to figure out
strength.
who's saying that. Cover of you to recognize that my super strength will render me impervious to the explosion. You saved my life. Nobody ever did anything nice to me before. That's why I turned to crime. All right, everyone, except me is under arrest. The bomb! Woo! What do you know? You've done good. Chief, the last time I was here, I had an inexplicable personality reversal from evil to good. The same transformation seems to have been visited upon Nancy. Morgan here. Chief, what do you say we forget the past and let Morgan start over with a clean slate? Gosh, Plas, I could forget about the attempt at my own life, but you still killed Woozy and Jimmy Needles. Needles was dead when I found him. Suicide by poison. I dragged him to the body to the city hall and bashed his head in. And Woozy's right here. The invariable monk rescued me, resurrected me. I sneaked away invisible during the fight. Well, then I guess no harm has been done, Plastic Man. Agent Morgan, welcome back to the FBI. Oh, the end. How was that arc?
Wait. How did you pull back the light?
Don't think about it. Don't think about it, dude. That's the joke.
This is a great story. It's so funny and very meta and very hilarious. This was sitting in the cartoon. Like,
Hold on a second. But yeah, so what did you think about this overall?
I love it. This is so fun and so funny. I got a cartoon about the life.
I know, but overall, like the whole story, what did you think about all of it?
Although the whole story was it's very funny. It's very comedy, and very comedic. Also got dark humor. Because I didn't expect him to die. Because what?
Yep, but then he came back at the end. But you see why this became a big hit, right?
I see why we getting a big hit. Like, this is hilarious. Like, this is a great story. Like, I was going to watch a cartoon. Like, I actually watched that cartoon a special.
Yeah.
It was great.
But what did you think about Plastic Man?
He's great. He's still hilarious, still funny. And is the comedic side.
Yep,
but
definitely.
This is even that I won't read more or if you like a cartoon.
Yeah, but so and now Woozy the third wheel by comparison. I like his characterization. And I like the chief, and I like Morgan. Morgan is it's funny, but the artwork though was incredible. It felt like a living cartoon.
It was so funny. It came out there I meant for the early to late 90s bands.
Yep.
With Ren Stimpy tracked on Looney Tunes, tracked on Tiny
Yep,
Toons.
definitely. It definitely felt like that.
I've been rewatching that show. It's still great. It's so funny. It's still holding up strong enough.
Yep, but
it's a great story.
It was. It really was. But you could definitely see why this got expanded into an ongoing, right?
Yeah. I can see why it expanded 20 issues.
Yep, but next time we'll continue on. We've got a few more issues. We're going to probably breeze through them a lot more, though, in the next few episodes. 2 issues by Scott Morse, who was doing fill-ins, allowing Cal Baker to do the next few issues. And so we'll be tuning in next time as we go over a bunch more one-offs. And unfortunately, the coloring doesn't do as well. And I have to wonder if it was a mistake. I'll be honest. It was a bit of a mistake to go from an arc where he clearly had a full story in mind to an ongoing where he clearly had nothing in mind at first.
So one shot basically that means nothing.
Well, they do start to mean a little something, but you'll see what I mean.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.